Hey YouTube, I got a special unboxing for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing the YJMGC B2 Magnetic 3x3. Let's get to it. Before I get started on this review, I want to give a quick shout out to my friend CubeSoft Hero for sending me this cube to review. Thank you so much. I'll put the link to his channel down in the description below. Check him out. The cube can be found at speedcubeshop.com. I will put the link to their website down below. This cube comes at a price of $19.95 while weighing in at 2.7 ounces and standing at 56 millimeters. It's available in black plastic with full bright stickers, or if you don't like stickers, you can get the stickerless with the bright shades. Now it is said that this cube has buttery smooth turning and snappy corner cutting. Let's see if it lives up to its expectations. So right now, just based off the looks, I noticed the shades. The shades aren't bad at all. They don't seem too similar to each other. And so far, I just like the overall look of it. First turns, I have to say, right off the bat, I do feel the buttery smoothness. Feeling out the magnets, they're not too strong, not too light. They're just barely noticeable. M slices, I can do it with ease. Of course, you still have some catching, but that's with any cube. But the M slices are just buttery smooth as well, and just the overall turning just feels good. But it can be a whole nother story when it comes to doing solves. Now, as I execute the algorithms over and over again, I have to say it does still maintain its buttery smoothness. So that to me right there is a plus. You can tell that it will last for a while. When it comes to corner cutting, as you can see, it corner cuts just about at a 45-degree angle with barely any effort. Reverse corner cutting is just as good, so that's another plus for me. I have to say though, right away, this cube reminded me of a very particular cube, the Valk 3. Let's get to the comparison. Now here, basically, I'm just comparing the two together, just showing you how similar they look to each other. As you can see, the MGC on the right does have sharper corners, while the Valk 3 is a little bit smoother on the corners, but they are very similar. Touch wise, I mean, holding it, turning, it reminded me exactly of the Valk 3. So I like that because I'm a big fan of the Valk 3. As you can see here on the Valk 3, on the corners, it has ridges, while on the MGC, the corner pieces doesn't. Now here, I noticed that on the edge piece of the MGC, it has ridges. As to on the Valk 3, the edge piece is smooth. It doesn't have any ridges. So that's a difference that I noticed, but I'm not sure if it's like that with any other cubes. So I'm just going to be doing an average of 5 just so you guys can see how well the cube performs, and I'm just going to go ahead and give my overall review on this cube. So my overall thoughts is it still has its similar feel, at least for me, to the Valk 3. It feels like it because they're both smooth in a way and they look the same, and like I said, it just, I don't know, right off the bat it just reminded me of the Valk 3. Now, one thing I did notice was while I was solving with this cube, I did mention about how the corners was sharper than the Valk 3. Now, when solving, when I'm trying to do certain algorithms or trying to finger trick certain, algs, I did get a little bit of catching. Now, I don't think I'm really a big fan of the sharp corners because I feel like it does make it more prone to catching onto the centerpieces. As to when I solve with the Valk 3, I have less catching. And also, this cube, it has loose tensioning. I meant to show that, but it is a little bit looser than my Valk 3, although my Valk 3 is a little tight. So if it was just in between the Valk 3 tensioning and the current tensioning it has now, I think it would be a very good cube. Now, I did hear that a lot of people didn't like this cube for some reason. Now, I'm kind of confused on that because I really don't have anything bad to say about it. It literally reminded me of the Valk 3. So, and I I never had anything bad to say about the Valk 3. Also, it does have a little cheaper feel than a Valk 3. So to me, this could be like a somewhat of a knockoff or just like a budget version of a Valk 3. If you can't afford the Valk 3, you can get this, and I think you would get just about the same expectations, just, a little less. Or if you're good at making up your cube, then it can be just as good. You never know. Now, the magnets, I did mention earlier, you can barely feel them. They're not too strong like the GTS 3, and they're not too light, really. So that is a plus for me because you kind of can quickly get annoyed with strong magnets, and it could feel clicky and blocky when trying to solve. But other than that, the shades are good. In low lighting, I think I could have a little bit of trouble with some of the colors, but I think that's in general, no matter what, low lighting is not good for any cuber. But other than that, the shades are good. The texture of the cube is good. It don't seem to be, too prone to slipping out of my hands or anything like that. And it's a good size for my hands, at least. I don't have too big or too small of a hand. And I don't know. That's all I got to say about this cube. I gotta say, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. This cube is not bad at all. So if you're thinking about getting it, I highly recommend it. Go ahead and check out speedcubeshop.com. I will put their link down in the description below. And I'll see you guys next video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my review. See you next time.